What's up everyone and welcome back to the UFC News Hub. Today let's get started with Conor McGregor reaches out to Joe Rogan. Conor McGregor has once again made headlines, this time by reaching out to Joe Rogan, expressing his interest in appearing as a guest on his popular podcast. McGregor, known for his bold personality and love for the spotlight, took to social media to personally message Rogan, hoping to secure a spot on the show. "What's up, Joe Rogan, my man? I messaged you. Are you looking for a guest on the podcast? I have a great one for you," McGregor said. Fans immediately took notice of this, as McGregor on the Joe Rogan Experience would undoubtedly be an explosive and highly entertaining episode. Given Rogan's deep knowledge of MMA and McGregor's unfiltered nature, the potential conversation could cover everything from his fighting career and upcoming plans to his outside the cage controversies and mindset. But that wasn't the only reason McGregor was in the news. The Irish superstar also attended a Limp Bizkit concert in Dublin, Ireland last night, and things didn't go as smoothly as he might have expected. As soon as he appeared in the crowd, a loud wave of boos erupted, with many in attendance making their feelings about McGregor known. This reaction was surprising to some, considering McGregor is one of the most famous athletes to ever come out of Ireland.
It sounds like you're in love with Conor McGregor here. And I'll be straight with you. From what I heard, he's actually out there right now.
However, others believe that his recent controversies and time away from the octagon have led to a shift in public perception. Despite the boos, McGregor didn't seem too bothered, as he's never been one to shy away from criticism. Whether he gets a spot on Rogan's podcast or not, one thing is for sure: he always finds a way to keep himself in the spotlight. Fans will now be watching closely to see if Rogan responds to his request, and if he does, it could be one of the most talked about podcast episodes of the year. Justin Gaethje demands title shot. After securing a unanimous decision victory over Rafael Fiziev over the weekend, Justin Gaethje seems to be making his case for a title shot against Islam Makhachev. He took to X and posted, "I won 3 out of my last 4, only losing in an exhibition fight. I have to fight for the belt. At Dana White, I am ready now," said Justin Gaethje. However, fans were quick to point out that the wording of the post didn't quite sound like something Gaethje would typically say, leading to speculation that his manager, Ali Abdelaziz, might have written it on his behalf. One fan even joked about it online, saying, "I love how you can immediately tell which tweets are written by Ali Abdelaziz. Shut the F up, Ali," said an X user. This sparked a wave of memes, with one of the most popular ones being a photoshopped image of Ali holding a ridiculous number of phones, implying that he's the mastermind behind many of his fighters' social media posts. The debate quickly shifted to whether Gaethje truly deserves the next lightweight title shot. Some fans argue that he has put in the work and deserves another crack at the belt, while others believe there are more deserving contenders in line. The discussion rages on, but one thing is certain: Gaethje has made his intentions clear. Meanwhile, Colby Covington wasted no time taking a shot at Justin Gaethje. During a live stream on Twitch, Covington mocked him, making it clear that he doesn't think Gaethje deserves the title shot.
Yeah, Poirier got knocked out like that by duck lip Gaethje. He's got a duck lip.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. I'm Justin Gaethje. I get hit in the head a lot and I got a dog lip.
Covington is known for his trash talk, so it's no surprise that he jumped at the opportunity to stir the pot. Whether Gaethje will respond remains to be seen, but with the lightweight division heating up, the road to the title is getting more intense by the day. Paddy Pimblett fires back at Dustin Poirier. Paddy Pimblett had something to say about Dustin Poirier today after hearing Poirier's take on his upcoming fight against Michael Chandler at UFC 314. A few weeks ago, Poirier made it clear that he believes Chandler will come out on top when he was asked about the matchup. "Even though I'm a Chandler all day, go heavy on the money," said Dustin Poirier in an interview with ESPN. That statement quickly caught Paddy's attention, and it's safe to say he wasn't too pleased about it. Pimblett wasted no time firing back, addressing both Poirier's prediction and his overall stance on where he stands in the division. "He said something about me the other day, didn't he? Saying it's legends only and he thinks Chandler will beat me. So I think he should have more than one fight. He looked good in his last fight. I don't understand why you'd retire when you look good, but you know, he must be an idiot. But yeah, I think I beat Dustin Poirier, so I'd love to fight him, said Paddy Pimblett. Paddy isn't one to shy away from calling out big names, and this is yet another example of his confidence shining through. He's making it clear that he not only disagrees with Poirier's prediction, but also believes he could take Poirier out if they ever meet inside the octagon. A lot of fans were quick to react to his statement, with some backing Pimblett and others questioning whether he's biting off more than he can chew. Poirier, after all, is one of the most battle-tested lightweights in the world, having gone to war with some of the biggest names in the division. But Pimblett isn't afraid of the challenge. In his eyes, Poirier is just another fighter in the division who he could take out, and his confidence is only growing as he continues to climb the ranks. The real question is, will this back and forth actually lead to a fight between them? Right now, Paddy is focused on Chandler, which is already a huge test for him. If he gets past Chandler though, it wouldn't be surprising to see him push for a fight with Poirier next. On the other hand, Poirier has hinted at possibly retiring soon, which is something Pimblett also called out. Paddy believes that Poirier still has plenty left in the tank and doesn't understand why he would consider stepping away when he looked so sharp in his last fight. Some fans agree with him, while others believe Poirier has already done enough in his career and has nothing left to prove. If he does decide to stick around, a fight with Paddy Pimblett could bring an interesting storyline to the lightweight division, especially with all the back and forth that's already starting to brew. For now though, all eyes are on UFC 314 and Paddy's fight against Chandler. If he can get past that test, there's no doubt that his name will only get bigger and more high-profile fights will start coming his way. Will Dustin Poirier be one of them? That's something only time will tell, but one thing is certain, Paddy Pimblett isn't afraid to talk his way into big fights, and if he keeps winning, he just might get exactly what he's asking for. Michael Bisping disagrees that Alex Pereira was robbed. Michael Bisping has made it clear that he disagrees with the idea that Alex Pereira was robbed at UFC 313. While some fans and analysts believe the fight was closer than the scorecard suggested, Bisping had no doubts about who the rightful winner was. He personally scored the fight 4 rounds to 1 in favor of Magomed Ankalaev, making it clear that in his opinion, the decision was justified. In round 5, the one that's in question there, and it's crazy because 2 judges did give it to Alex Pereira, which I do find kinda wild. I thought it was a shutout, 4 rounds to 1. Pereira takes the first, and then, was it the best fight? Number, was it a domination? Number. But if you had to score it for someone, I think Ankalaev was the one going forward, the one pressuring, the one trying to get the takedowns, the one controlling up against the fence, the one landing big knees, and certainly the one landing the bigger, more relevant punches and landing more of them, Bisping said. He emphasized that Ankalaev was ahead on the strike count and was the more active fighter throughout the later rounds. While Pereira did have moments in the 5th, Bisping didn't see enough from him to justify winning the round, let alone the fight. He was ahead on the strike count, but in the 5th round, he landed a couple of good knees. He had some control time. He landed a couple of good right hands, and Pereira threw like 1 or 2 shots. I think he had a good jab, but I watched it back last night. I had it Magomed Ankalaev all day long. 2, 3, 4, 5, Bisping said. His breakdown of the fight aligns with those who believe Ankalaev did enough to secure a convincing win. While Pereira remains one of the most dangerous strikers in the UFC, Bisping's analysis highlights that activity, pressure, and overall effectiveness played a significant role in Ankalaev getting the nod from the judges. Regardless of the controversy, the debate over this fight is far from over, and fans will likely continue discussing whether Pereira was truly robbed or if Ankalaev simply did what was needed to claim victory.